today we are going to be making birthday cake cupcakes. But we're going to be making a special color today, and I'll let them explain. And as you can see, won't quit until I'm fit. I had to work out because I know I'm going to be eating a lot of these cupcakes. So I want to go ahead and have them introduce themselves. This is
Adin.
And then we have
CJ. All you have to put C and J. That's it.
Alright. And then we also have some additional helpers today. I'm going to let them introduce these cuties up here.
This is Adin.
He cracked his head as all does. Yeah.
Who else do we have?
Toe Jammer Bogart. Pop, my favorite.
Hey everybody, hey, let's go!
Bum, ba-da-da-dum, 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 da-da-dum, bum.
This one just sings. She's the very first fire element. Now again.
She's the very first rock element. He's the very first water element. No, he's the third. There's 3 elements.
Alright, are we done introducing?
No. I'm CJ.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and get to our ingredients. Well, I have these little goofy guys here on the side. I'm going to go ahead and show you the ingredients we're going to need. Yeah, okay. So we're going to need 3/4 cup of melted butter. We're going to need 3 egg whites, half a cup of sour cream. We're going to need baking powder, baking soda, salt. We're going to need vanilla extract. We're going to be using sprinkles to make it look like the birthday cake, sugar, and flour. And I'll give you the exact amounts. It'll be on the bottom, so you can check it out. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to go ahead and start with the dry ingredients. So the first ingredient we're going to do is flour. And we're going to have both of them help. So we're going to have Adin start first. So Adin, we're going to need the 1 cup first. Which one is the 1 cup? Nope. Those are spoons. These are the cups.
1 cup.
1 cup. Okay, so can you get 1 cup of flour? And remember, we're going to have to scrape off the top. You will in a minute. Hold on.
Last video was in a
I'm doing the splits.
with the flour. It was a mountain like this.
Yep. All right. Here we go. Now with the flour, you want to use the specific amount. And with the flour right now, we're going to be using 1 2/3 cups of flour. Go ahead and put that in.
Using it wrong.
No?
Let's do this.
Will you please stop? Crissy. All right. So that's 1. CJ, which cup are you using?
This one.
What is it?
This one.
How much is it?
That's
1.5, 2.5, 3. 2.5, 3.5.
Okay, it's 2/3.
Okay, go.
So put it in.
And look at me. And look. It just went poof. No?
This is what I mean.
Yep. If you know Nessie, Myla. All right.
Broken.
So what happens if we use too much flour?
It will explode.
It won't taste bad.
It will be dry. If you use too much flour, it'll make it really dry or very bready, depending on what you're making, cakes or cookies.
But if you make it too wet, once if you hold it,
It's gonna fall apart. Yep.
But if you do make it too wet, you have to put it in the fridge when it's done.
All right. So for our next dry ingredient, we're gonna go ahead and use baking soda. All right. So
Baking soda.
which one's the baking soda? All right. Okay, Adin, you get to do it first. Okay, so for the baking soda, we're going to be using
Plastic bag.
a plastic bag. That can be a different taste. Okay, so for the baking soda, we are going to be using 1/4 of a teaspoon.
Can I see?
Here, I'll let you hold this one for now.
Mom, guess what?
Which one is that? TSP stands for teaspoon. So, what numbers is it?
1.5 quarters.
1/4. So 1/4 is a quarter. 1/4 is a quarter of a
I
teaspoon.
knew it.
So that's what we're gonna
I
use.
knew it somehow.
So go ahead.
Let's get one.
Okay, and then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna rub it up against the top, just like this. Yeah. You hold it and you rub like this. Uh-oh. It's like a diving board. All right, and we're gonna add that in.
I want to do it.
You want? Hold on.
What did I do? I made a chicken
I
leg.
made a big hole.
Yep, it's like a crater, huh?
Wait, I want to see. How?
All right, so for the next.
Baking soda.
Yep. For the next one we're going to use is
Dissolved
1.5
flour.
teaspoons of baking powder.
Baking powder.
CJ, which one's baking powder?
That says motorized salt. Ew.
All right, baking powder. So 1.5 teaspoons. Which one's the 1.5 teaspoon? What is that?
One.
That's a
Ew.
half. No, that's a half teaspoon.
This one.
Right.
Okay.
What do you do?
Go ahead.
We're also going to add some sprinkles. I don't even know what it is.
So scrape it off the top.
We're gonna
There
add
you
some
go.
sprinkles.
1. Okay, now you need the half a teaspoon.
Since
Where's the half a teaspoon?
It's going to be a birthday.
Yep.
So if you guys have sprinkles, you guys should add so it tastes like birthday.
Yep. There we go.
But if you guys don't have sprinkles, then that's okay.
Yep. Put it in. All right. 1.5.
I mix it up and it turned into a yellow ball.
Okay.
That looks like a kingdom.
It
It's
also
like a castle with a moat, huh?
it's
Surrounded by so much llamas.
Mm-hmm.
All you're gonna see me using this.
Wow.
Okay.
Mom, when everyone was calling me, I made a video when I was doing this.
Yep. Okay, so now we're gonna add the salt. Now the salt, Adin, it's your turn. The salt we're gonna be adding 1/4 teaspoon. So you had the 1/4 teaspoon.
Hello, guys.
Please don't.
I'm saying hello. Why do we need big cup man things?
Oh, it's okay. There you go. Okay. Let's just do this. There we go.
Who's a barber?
There we go. All right. So 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. So far we had our flour, which is 1 2/3 cup. We have a 1/4 cup of quarter teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. So now we're gonna stir. Who's stirring?
Me. No.
Okay. Let me ask a question. You ready? Whoever answers it first gets a stir. What's 2 plus 2?
4.
Ah, CJ got it. All right.
That's too easy.
Okay, this is how you stir. First, do this.
You stir it right. You gotta stir it. Make sure it's all mixed well, please.
Someone at the door.
Can you just use this?
No, because that's when where you put both ingredients.
All the ingredients.
Come on.
Okay. All right. Now give Adin a stir.
It just keep on spinning it like.
Keep the ingredients inside.
What'd you do?
You know how to crack an egg
Yes.
and get the egg white out of it?
You go like this, and then you go like this,
Okay.
and then you spin
How about
it.
if I show you and then you guys try also? Okay?
You
Alright.
just have to crack it a little bit and let it go out.
Okay, watch. So we're gonna crack it in the middle. Don't push, don't crack too hard. Just enough to get your thumbs in. See? And then we're going to tilt it to the side and we're going to open it. And all you want to fall out is the yolk, is the white of the egg. You got to keep the yolk inside the shell. See?
Well, you have to come drop it.
All right, you guys want to try? So you guys can put it in here. Oh, okay, well that's a start. All right, so we got to keep the yolk in the shell. Well, that works. Watch out for the yolk.
Why?
There you go. Okay, so. All right. You want to use that one? Okay, that works. Good problem solving, Adin. There you go. All right, just put the yolk in here. Good job, Adin. All right, CJ, it's your turn.
Okay, let me do it.
Showtime!
Mom, look. Mom, look. Oh, let me do it.
This one
Alright.
happens when you show.
No, I broke it.
Okay, gotta put it in the middle. Mila. Well, that's the wrong center, but okay.
Guys, if you make a mess, that's okay.
All right.
But then you have big
Take
table.
your time. Get it over there.
It's
There you go.
breaking.
Might make a big
Oh,
mess.
no.
Don't put the shell in there. Let's go.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
CJ.
I-
you lose.
it's okay.
All right,
Why
so
would you do this?
let's do a magic trick. Mila.
Wait, the magic word's called Mila? Cool!
Why?
All right, now go ahead and go wash your hands.
Oh,
Told you! Now eat this! Can I show the song that I learned today?
Ah,
Oh,
my butter exploded.
no! Why?
So things not to do is leaving the butter in the microwave too long. It literally explodes.
wait.
Look on the top! Ew!
Get the camera to me.
Okay, so after exploding the butter in the microwave, now we're going to go ahead and add the first ingredient that we did into our bowl. And the first ingredient we did was the
Popcorn.
egg whites. Yep, so Adin, go ahead and add it in.
I'm gonna add some in.
You will.
Yes.
Yep.
Only add a little.
Alright. Okay. Next thing we're going to be adding in is our butter. And what does our butter have to be?
Melted.
Melted. Alright, so go ahead and add the butter.
Wait. If we want it
Add the
to
butter
be
in.
more melted, then just grab a spoon and do this to the not melted part.
Yep.
We'll actually make it melted.
Yeah!
Put it all in.
Ew, it splashed on me.
We actually splash it.
Alright. Okay, put it on a low setting. Just stir. There you go. Okay. Okay, so we added our egg whites and our melted butter in. Now we're going to add our, what are we adding next?
Sour Man!
It's gonna be sour now.
Sour cream.
Sour.
Stop it.
We're going to add our sour cream. So Adin,
Wet.
it's okay.
Stop messing it or else it'll explode.
This. Oh, I got
You
it.
know I lost it.
Alright.
Oh, we broke it.
So Adin, let's add our sour cream in.
What is
There
this?
you go. I'm going to get all of it out.
Drooling.
Ew. Why is it drilling?
Okay.
Drilling. Mixer.
CJ? Okay, so now that we added our sour cream to the bowl, we're going to go ahead and add, what are we adding?
Milk.
Milk. How much milk are we adding?
Much.
This much? How much is that?
1, 2.
1, 2. 1, 2 is 1 half. Half a cup, okay? So let's add half a cup of milk. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it over here, and you can pour the milk into the half a cup. There you go. There you go. Good job. Thank you. So pet the milk in. Half a cup. Pet, yep. Pet the milk in. All right. So we're gonna put this.
Did you order my single malt liqueurs? Did you order my single malt liqueurs? Look, this is what your dad sent me.
Okay. So for our semi-last ingredient, we're gonna add sugar. Do you want to add it in? So you're going to do 2 of these. That's a half a cup. A little extra is fine with the sugar. A little more sugar doesn't hurt anybody. There's 1.
Cool.
And 1 more. There you go. Good job. Uh-oh. There's our 1 cup. So the last ingredient we're going to be adding is the
banana extract.
Vanilla extract. Okay, so we're going to be adding 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Alright, so this is what our mixture is going to look like. It's going to be very creamy.
Ooh.
Ooh, see that?
Kind of look like a
So now we're going to add in our flour. Okay, with the flour mixture, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit at a time. Alright, Adin.
flour.
Okay, so we're going to add the flour. So go ahead and add the 3rd cup at a time.
We need to scrape it out.
Nope. Just put it in.
It looks like a mountain.
It does.
But a rock is
There you go. Okay, and then we're going to wait a minute, let that mix in.
Ooh. That's looking creamy and sandy.
Alright. Let's go ahead and do another 1/4 cup. Okay, let that mix in. Okay, order another 1/4 cup. So we're going to go ahead and let this mix for a few seconds, and then I'm going to scrape off the walls. Okay, Adin, can you dump a little bit in, and then we're going to have CJ dump a little bit in, okay?
I want to dump all of it in.
No. You dump some more. There you go. Okay, now let CJ, just dump some in too, not the whole thing.
Come on, stop.
Move your fingers. There you go. Okay.
Smells like banana.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and transfer it to the cupcake. Christopher, CJ, wants to try half of his batter and put banana extract in it also. So we're going to go ahead and give that a try. We're going to put half of the mix in this bowl, and we're going to let CJ add in his banana extract. Just right quick. Hey. Yeah.
Can I taste?
No, it doesn't taste how it smells. Okay, so we're gonna add, or CJ wants to add banana
The rest of
extract.
it.
Holy cow, CJ, I'm talking. Stop. Okay, so CJ wants to add the remaining of his banana extract. So pour what's left in there and here, but no more than a tablespoon. Ah, okay, that's enough. You know what? Let's do half a tablespoon. It doesn't taste how it smells. It doesn't. Yeah. Okay, so put that in. Okay, and get a spoon, and you're gonna mix it up. You can go ahead and add more sprinkles to yours.
My favorite spoon. This is my
Okay.
favorite spoon
So
ever.
put them in. Can you get Adin
In the entire world.
Go ahead and mix it in.
So I mix this one?
Yep, mix it. So I've already preset the oven to 350 degrees. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put these into the mini cupcake tins. What I want you guys to do is I'm going to set this over here for a minute. And what you guys are going to do is you're going to put yours in these 3 rows. You're going to put yours in these 3 rows.
This much.
Mama, look, I'm gonna overlap it. Ready? Ready, look.
Only halfway. You're going above.
That's okay. I want a big puffy
No,
mushroom.
it'll seep over into the other ones. And if it seeps over, it's going to get into the grill and make it smell like something burned.
And it's gonna smell.
Alright, so we're going to put these in the oven for about anywhere between 15 to 18 minutes since they're the minis. Be right back. Okay, so it took 15 minutes to bake the cupcakes. Look at all those. See, look at yours. Oh, extra sprinkles. So we're going to go ahead and set these aside and let them cool down while we're making the frosting. Okay, so we're going to be making cream cheese frosting. With the cream cheese farting, that's not what I wanted to say, frosting, we're going to need 3 1/4 cups of butter. We're going to need about 1/4 cup of cream cheese, which is about 6 ounces of cream cheese. We're going to need, do you know what kind of sugar that is? What does it look like? Powdered sugar, yep. We're going to need about, I want to say about 4 cups of powdered sugar. And we are going to give our frosting a flavor of, what flavor is that? Banana. Now with the frosting, if you want a thick frosting, like if you're going to be doing a cake that you want to keep the frosting, I guess you could say to stay put, you want a thick frosting. But me, I'm going for more for the fluffy. So to get the fluffy frosting, we're going to need 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk added in. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Now the butter for the frosting, you want to kind of have it towards room temperature. Shake it. There we go. There's 1. The 1/4 one. Very good. You can just put it over and just hold the side and let it plop in there. There you go. Perfect. Uh-oh. And then the dog's feet blue, and then blue would be all over the house. Okay, so you want to turn that on for me? So we're going to put it on low, so just put it on stir. Oh, 1, there you go. Nope, that's good. That's good. Okay, we're gonna let that stir. And then we're gonna add in our cream cheese. Yep. Oop, there we go. Very satisfying, huh? Turn up a little bit more. Get all the crumbs out. You don't want no crumbs in there. The banana extract, we're going to add in 3 of these. Scrape off the sides right quick, and then we're going to start adding in our powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar.
Oops, sorry.
I'll use big one, small one. Big one.
Yep, I think so. I think that's a good idea, Adin.
You need to be a little sweet. I'm gonna wipe it out.
Okay, so now while this is mixing, we're going to add a 1/4 cup at a time.
You need to scrape it out.
Nope, we don't need to scrape it out.
We use regular sugar for our cupcakes, and now we're going to use powdered sugar for our frosting.
Yeah, okay, add some more. Okay, so this is what the frosting is going to look like, and this is what you want it to look like. If it starts to look clumpy at all, you're going to want to mix it a little faster. Okay.
More cups.
We have about 12 more cups.
That's a lot of cups.
That's a lot of cups.
I think.
So that's 1.5 cups so far, and we need 4 cups. Now, as I said before, with the frosting, if you want to use frosting, if you're decorating your cake, the thicker frosting is the best. But since we're just doing simple decoration to cupcakes, we're going to do more of the fluffy, which the milk would be added in. So we're going to add 1 tablespoon of milk. I'll go ahead and pour it because it'll make a big old mess. Okay, there we go. Crissy did well making the mess. And then we're going to add 1 more. And I know what you guys are thinking. I know what you're probably thinking, why didn't you just put it in the cup and scoop it out with a tablespoon? Because I like to make things difficult. I'm talking to myself. Alright.
Oh yeah, and if we once she said last, she didn't mean like we do this and then the milk.
Yeah, oh we do, we have to, that was very last.
If we do this, because if we did this before the milk, then the milk is not going to give it any color. It's just going to take away some of the color.
Okay.
And that's how it looks.
See, this is what it looks like now. Ooh, and it's very, very fluffy. So we're going to add, because we need to add some more. There you go. Is it good? Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and add some more.
It tastes like frosting.
We're going to add some more powdered sugar and then some more milk, because we do need a little bit more. And then we'll add in our blue. Okay, so you want to go ahead and open the food coloring for us? Okay. So what you're going to do, take a little bit out, and you're going to put it right here. Nope, right. Scrape it right there. The whole knife.
Oh.
See, like that.
So like when it mixes.
Yep. And then we're going to turn it on. Okay, so that is our frosting right now as the colors are mixing in.
Okay, this is definitely what's supposed to look like.
Okay, do you want to add more? Whoa, wrong way.
This is definitely what I thought it would look like. It was real.
Okay.
Oh, it looks so dark.
Okay, and then just scrape it right here. There you go. All right, you want to turn it on for me?
Let's just...
Is that the color you're wanting?
We also need to mix it up and then put a little more food coloring. They even made the napkin blue.
So, you gonna add some more?
Wait.
There you go.
I'm also doing that. That might mix it.
Right, put it, oh, hold it. Put it right there, right on the bottom. There you go.
Frosting. I don't want
Alright,
to
you
eat
wanna
the
turn it on?
frosting because what if it still has food on it? Okay, unlock it. Open it. Right with this. What we need to do is get the white. Then we'll just put it back. And
Mama, you need to make that bubble mixture. Hey, look.
Go. Okay, so go ahead and scrape off the paddle. There you go.
Hey, you want to yell at Michael to listen? That's all he's doing.
what?
I yell at Michael and
Hold on.
The frosting's really good.
try making a buffer. I'm not gonna be like this.
So let's just mix it up, just in case if there's any more white frosting. We can mix it up.
Mix it up. Put it in this bag.
Ooh.
And we're going to decorate
Oh,
the
like
cupcake.
this.
Yes. All right, so you want to try to put that in the bag?
You know with a spoon?
Oh, that one's
This
good.
is easier. Bigger.
There you go.
It's really small.
There you go. Good job. A little bit more.
This is what you do sometimes when you're decorating cakes.
Yeah. All right.
You make good cake.
Thank you, Adin. I appreciate that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is after we put it in our... But after we put it into this, we're going to go ahead and cut a hole.
Don't we need to put a thing?
Nope, not for this one.
Frosting too.
Yeah.
Man, it sounds like it's purple.
Actually, that's my stomach.
Oh.
And then see, now we're going to twist it some more. So it'll push down the frosting. See?
Whoa! Cool!
Yep, and then you could squeeze it.
That was cool. Which one's this?
This one's yours.
like banana.
That is the vanilla one you made.
Crunchy.
Is it good? Alright, let's see. Let's see if it was the texture I was going for.
Also crunchy.
Okay. So this is actually really good. The top of the cake is crunchy. But the center is extremely moist. That's really soft. Okay, so now let's try one of CJ's.
No.
Now, Christopher, CJ's is the one that's banana. So let's try the banana.
No.
So if you squeeze it from the top, it'll be a lot easier. There you go. There you go.
I lost. Someone stole the item I was about to get. You know what it was?
What?
Kit's charge.
So that.
What did I do? Squeeze it. Here, here's my kit face.
You're gonna be wearing it.
Slapped you in the face. Did I clean it?
Alright. Are we done? Alright. I think we're done. So this is our vanilla and banana cupcakes with our cream cheese. What kind of frosting is it? Big blue bubble frosting. And it is very good, Adin. Good job. You did a really good job. Both you and CJ. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.
Come on, let's go.